last week of the Open, 20.5 just got released, and we're going to give you a little quick breakdown and tips on hopefully how you can strategize for this workout coming up at us tomorrow if you're doing it, or over the weekend. So it just got released. We're looking at 40 muscle-ups, 80 calorie row, and 120 wall balls. You get to break it up any way you like, and really it's your workout. You've got a 20-minute time cap. You do it how you like. It's how you wish every workout was, and wasn't set to a certain standard. Great. Well, let's break into three options that we've got. Our first option is to do it as an EMOM. This is for the guys that are really confident with their muscle-ups and wall ball ability and know that 20 calorie row really isn't much of a workout for them. So something like this workout, a 20 calorie row, you want to go through and know like your pacing for this and what you would need to do to have that done in around 50 seconds without being too gassed. It's probably something like 1,400 to 1,600 calories per hour. So make sure you test that first if you are going to do this. Wall balls, we all know we can do 30 wall balls. That's probably going to eat to that minute, maybe a little bit past, but you know your 10 ring muscle-ups aren't going to take you a minute, so you're going to have that time there to catch your breath. So if you are doing this workout, it's 10 out of the gate, straight up, even though if you are doing this, it's well under what you should be able to do. So you're doing 10 because you know you're going to be able to do 10 every time. You get that done, you go straight onto wall balls. Wall balls, you know, might take a little bit longer than a minute because you are tired, and if you do break it up, 20-10, pick it straight up and go. Have your roll standing by to get on and rip straight away. That option there is really good for those guys that are looking for that 12 minutes and sub 12 minute pace. If you're looking at the clock, you work off the clock, boom. Worst case scenario, you blow out here, but you finish this, you come back and finish it in one more set. It's still very doable. It's just going to take you 13 minutes. Great option, that one. Option two is a little bit different. When we're doing this one, we're thinking a 5 ring muscle ups, then 15 wall balls, and you're going to do that twice. So come out, 5 muscle ups, drop down, hit your wall ball straight away, straight back into the ring muscle ups, straight back into the wall balls, and then you would recover on the calorie row. So you'd use that time to catch your breath. You'd probably sit for this one around 1,200 to 1,400 calories per hour, and that's sort of you pacing through it. Girls obviously will have to be less than that, unless they can maintain that, and if they are doing 5 and 15, then they probably should be able to maintain that. This one isn't a bad option. This one's pretty fun if you know you've got good sort of turnaround time on your muscle-ups, but you don't want to do big chunks. This is great. 2 rounds, 5 muscle-ups, 15 wall balls, 5 muscle-ups, 15 wall balls, recovery, 20 cal row, 4 rounds, done. I'm thinking around 14 minutes for that time cap for that one. And finally, with your muscle-ups on the last one, we're looking for a max muscle-up. So option 3 is come out hot. You're like, I can do 25 unbroken, 30 unbroken. I'm going to like 24, somewhere like 1 or 2 reps shy of my max without fully like sending it, but going pretty close with tight, fast form to get a big chunk on the board. Once you've done that, you drop down straight away into a 20-10 on the wall balls. That's your set, it's 20-10. Have your breather in between to it. You get back on the calorie row and you row through at somewhere in that sort of 1,300 to 1,500 calorie per hour. It's not sprinting, but it's definitely not going super duper slow. You're using that row to catch your breath again. Bang, you finish your first row, you get back on, you now do another big chunk of muscle ups to get that out and get it going. Hopefully that brings you somewhere into that sort of 30 plus range, which would be really handy knowing that you only have one more set of muscle ups to do. So you hit that, you do another 20-10 wall balls, you do another 20 calorie row, you come back out, you're on your 3rd round, you finish out the muscle ups on the 3rd round, and now it becomes a wall ball rowing workout where you try and do big chunks on the wall balls if you've got it by that point. We'll stick with 20-10, but you finish it out over that next set or probably 2 sets. So that one's really good if you know you can finish it in 3 rounds and then come out and do, you know, maybe you work out to whatever the difference is there, calories, or just finish off with 2 more sets. I think though, between these two, I think this one might be faster because the gassiness of the muscle ups maxing it out unbroken. But if you're really onto it and you know how many reps you got left and you're going to break it down, I think this one could be the one that you go with that comes through to the win. This guy, you know, he's probably going to be your most paced, best one to do if you're sort of know you can do muscle ups, you know you can do 5, 2 sets of 5 comfortably with a recovery in between. This is where everyone should be looking. This might be where most people are looking if they're trying to go for somewhere bad but want to still stay comfortable. And this is for the people that are really on the ball, have their muscle ups down pat, know they can hit 4 sets of 10 under fatigue, holding an EMOM pace, the fasties, the send-its, and the smart ones. That's my sort of tips for today. Again, break it up how you want. It might be that you're doing a single muscle up and doing it a whole different route. That's fine. Make sure that you get your wall balls and your calorie row done, so you get those minimum work done. Putting in a muscle up or a muscle up here and there along the way, just to give you some cheeky reps along the way. Again, if you're warming up for this workout and you don't have muscle ups and you're like, I'm gonna get it today, I mean, it's really up to you. You can give it a go and see if you can get it, but you know, it is just the open. Don't be too hard on yourself. If you have never done them before, you don't even know what a roll through is, or you can't even do a roll through with your feet on the box, it's probably not going to happen, to be honest. Save yourself the chance of getting a shoulder injury. Scale it, you know, walk away, high fives, everything's good. Otherwise, yeah, get it. Might be a chance to get that first one. Unreal. Such a cool moment when you do get something like that. But just make sure you've done the work before you go for that one muscle up if it is your first one. Hope these tips help, guys, and best of luck to everyone doing it.